Hi, I'm Arun Furikawa, and I'm on the board of APISF. It gives me great pleasure to share with you the story of three of our recipients of our scholarship. You know, one of the myths that our community faces is that all Asian Pacific Islanders have access to education, whether it's through mentorship, through infrastructure, or through the financial means. But in reality, that is a myth. Our students face a challenge, and our responsibility is to educate others so that they know that this need exists. And that's why Southern California Edison is very proud to be a partner and a sponsor of this program with APISF. We believe in providing the right and the access to education is a fundamental goal that we need to enable for all those who dream about pursuing higher education.
My name is Kyle Paradiza.
I'm Tam.
My name is Ching Sing Sim.
I was originally born in the Philippines, and I came to San Diego. I immigrated here when I was about like 7.
I was born in Germany, and I immigrated here about 10 years ago when I was 8 years old.
I'm a second generation. My parents weren't born here.
I'm the first person in my family to not just only graduate high school, but I'm the first one to graduate high school in the United States.
Since my dad was unemployed last year, so our financial, situation hasn't been too much in a green zone.
It was pretty rough growing up. Like my dad, he was in the military, so he was never home. Like he would be on deployment like 8 months at a time, and my mom's unemployed right now. I have 3 younger sisters, so during high school, I had a big responsibility. Like my dad wasn't home, and
my parents don't have a college education, and so as a first-generation college student, for me it's really hard to kind of lead my own path. Usually, parents help guide the students through college and stuff, but my parents didn't know anything about college.
I was on my own, and it's really difficult going through something this big that's going to impact the rest of my life with no support.
So college wasn't always a very automatic thing for me.
Because I had my goals, it just felt like everything was against me.
I didn't know college existed.
One of my friends, we were supposed to come here together. We both got accepted. It was the happiest day of our lives. We're like, yeah, we're going to college, we're gonna get out of this place. And he didn't get in, so he kind of stayed home while I was here. And while he was, at home, he started selling drugs.
Since we did immigrate here, most of our resources weren't available. Most of our parents aren't educating, all that stuff. And it was just a struggle for most of us.
There's such a huge gap in how the API community is viewed.
Everyone tells me yeah, are your parents doctors or nurses? Yeah, you have money. And
oh, Asians are really smart. They just get things. All they do is to study. They must be really rich to have to afford that kind of good education or just anything like that. Which is really sad to see because no, not all Asians are like that.
Most of us kind of go to community college and we never get out. Most of us don't even finish college. Most of us just drop out of college in itself and just go work a minimum wage job.
I had actually held 3 minimum wage jobs in high school, and so I guess if it wasn't in college, I would be continuing those 3 jobs and just working a lot and not really having a purpose or end goal.
It's hard in itself that our families have to support us, let alone push us to college, So it's kind of hard, and at the same time, I kind of felt it was kind of selfish,
But if anything, when I think to those moments, it just pushes me more to do well here, so that one day I can say that I'm not there anymore, that I grew past, I achieved beyond what those low socioeconomic class limits set for me.
Even though things are against me, I want to prove everyone wrong. I want to show people that even though you have a bad background or you come from a low-income family and everything is against you, you still could strive forward and achieve those dreams that you've always wanted.
College just seems, I don't even know how to put it in one sentence. It's just a really it does amazing things for you. It can do amazing things for your family, the community you grew up in.
A degree would mean that I would be the first one in my family to get a bachelor's degree.
I'm gonna break the cycle, you know, like I'm gonna make it to where nobody thought I would be.
And prove that, you know, anyone can go to college. It doesn't matter what ethnicity you are, where you're from, you know, as long as you put in your effort and your hard work, reach that finish line.
Because I have the capability to do really well.
It's just that one scholarship that takes you to a different world, that it could change your whole life. And getting this scholarship was just like opened my eyes to like there's people out there that believe in me, and I can't thank them enough.
It's just a really good feeling to have when money isn't on your mind all the time, you know. So I really thank the APISF organization and SoCal Edison for the scholarship I received.
Because of companies like SCE and partnering up with APIASF, they allow, you know, young scholars like myself to actually continue our education by being able to support the actual future leaders of America. You can actually, you know, because without people like them, companies like them working hard for us, we probably won't be able to have the resources and money and the programs to actually put us through college.
There's a lot of people out there like me that have stories like this that don't have the opportunities because they just don't have the money, and then these companies and corporations, you know, change people's lives, and I'm glad that I was one of the people that they had faith in. So.